Hello everyone. This is week 5 of learning at home because of quarantine, because of coronavirus, and I just hope everyone is doing okay. But yeah, but for me, I just want this thing to be over already. Stuck at home for 5 weeks. I can't believe that. But yeah. So this is week 5, and we're gonna learn the outro one more time. We're just gonna review it, and we're gonna go over variations of the outro. But first, we will we will review everything from top to bottom. So at first, we're gonna review the intro, and yeah, I'll show you guys what the intro is. 1 second. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember, but this is intro part 1. Okay, it goes like this: 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. That's how you count. And then on the big letters, big numbers, you're gonna hit, and on the small numbers, it's gonna be rests. So if you look at a 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, like that. Okay. Here we go. Intro part 1. So I'm gonna mirror you guys. Here we go. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Okay, yeah. So that was part 1, the introduction. And if we go to part 2, there we go. So part 2 is the same thing as part 1. Just gonna hit the little grace notes at the end. So it's gonna sound like this. Number 1 was 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. So that was number 1. But number 2 is 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2, like that. So all these like little 3s over here, they're all little grace notes that we have to hit. It's like not that hard. So here we go. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 like that. Okay, so that was number 2, the intro. And then number 3 is a little bit more complicated. All these 2 ands, you're gonna hit all of them. It's like in part 2, this last part right here, 2N. There we go. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, like that. But instead, part 3, we're just gonna hit that for all of them. So I'll show you guys number 2 quickly. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. So that was number 2, and this is number 3. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, like that. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys one more time. This number 2 right here, this is a rest. This is the only rest that you're gonna play on number 3. So here we go. 1 2. Oh, sorry. Ready? Here's a 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 So yeah, that last line might be a little confusing. So it goes 1 2 and 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 3 and. So it was like 1 2 and 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 3 and. And then we go into number 4. And then if you guys remember number 4, this was number 4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Oh, and then we go 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, like that. So that's number 4. If you look at the transition from number 3 to number 4, it's gonna sound like this: 1 2 and 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4. So after we play this last line right here, we'll go back to number 4, right here. So it goes like this. From number 3 to transition: 1 2 and 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 2, 3. And then we're going to the next part. And teacher Josh is teaching the next part. And so yeah, so right now, so that was the quick recap of the intro, and now we're gonna work on the outro, what we're supposed to do today. And I don't know if you guys remember last week. This is what we did. If you guys read this, it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3, like that. Let me read that for you guys one more time slowly. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3. Okay, all these ones are going to be hit with your left hand. Actually, all these ones are going to be both hands at the same time. So this is a 1, and then all these 2s are right hand only. So it's like this: 1 2. Yeah, wait 1 second. Sorry, my bad. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3. So if you look at it, my right hand is just going like this, just like a metronome, right? But then it's just my left hand is filling in wherever it needs to fill in. So my left hand is going 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3. This and is played by the left hand, so it's gonna be 2 and 3, like that. Okay. So if you follow along with me, so we're gonna play that 3 times. We're gonna play that 3 times, and after we play that 3 times, on the 4th time, it's gonna be 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. So that is going to be the outro. That is all of the outro. This is after like we finish everything, and then we're gonna play this when after people clap. And then this is when we just end it. When we're trying to end it. Okay. So start from the beginning. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3. I'll show you guys the whole thing. Ready? So we're gonna ready, set, go. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. Okay. So now that is the outro. That is the whole outro. Everyone's gonna be playing this at the same time, but however, there is a variation to the outro. So the variation I'm gonna show you guys right now. But before you work on the variation, I want you guys to master just the outro itself. So yeah, I'll show you guys the variation right now. Okay, so this is the variation. Actually, this is just a normal outro, but I'll show you guys it one more time, and I'll play with you guys one more time because I'm not sure if I mirrored you guys when I first played. So here we go, just one last time, the outro. It's gonna be 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, yeah. So that is the outro. However, there might be some of you guys that might say, okay, that's just the same thing just over and over again, and you might be right. But then, okay, then I have something that might help that. So this is the variation. So what this reads is 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 3, like that. It's gonna be like 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 2 and 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, so that is the variation. Earlier we went 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3. So this little and appeared at the end for the original, but then for the variation, this little and appeared right here. 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 3. So it goes like this: 2 and 1 2, 3. Okay, wait 1 second. All the variation, you gotta hit all these. Oh, I'm sorry. All these 2s as well. Okay, so if I play for you guys, it's gonna sound like this. Right there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that might have been a little long, but it's okay. I'll show you guys this one more time. The variation. I'll play a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that is the outro variation. When you guys master the variation, you guys can really just play around with it in the outro. So the original is this. Original from the top. So this is the original. The original we play 1. Oh, sorry. Oh my. What happened? The original we were gonna play. We're gonna play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And the variation, we're gonna play 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right? You can play however you want. It's just gotta fill 4 measures. You see how there's 4 measures? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So you gotta fill 4 measures. You just gotta be playing the outro, the same thing for 4 measures, and then you're good. You could just play whatever you want. I gave you guys 2 variations, and you guys can just alter. So for an example, I could play maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And that was 2 measures, right? So yeah, or I could even play 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. That might have been a little confusing at the end, but that's okay because we're gonna have time to work on it. So no one's gonna watch this video anyways. So yeah, I just hope that you guys will be able to follow along. I'll just show you guys same thing, just a couple more times. Ready? So close up this. Oh, my iPad is shutting off. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna do variations. Okay, I'm just gonna do different, just however I want to play. I'll show you guys just how I play, how I would play in the performances. Ready? Play like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's what I would play. I would play the original first time, and then I'll play the variation second time, and third time, and then I'll play the outro. I mean, the last measure, same thing as always. So yeah, but then something that I want to say is if you really want to, these little 2 ands over here, there's 2 ands over here, and then there's 2 ands over here. These 2 ands, you can fit them anywhere you want on this screen. You can fit them maybe down here, here, wherever, right? You fit them wherever, you could play like this. And this is gonna be the outro. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2. Oh, sorry. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 and 3 1 2 and 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. So yeah, I know that last part might have been a bit confusing, but that's okay. Just try and learn it. And I know that was a lot. That might have been a lot to cover up. It's been 16 minutes. I just yeah. So that was all the outro. That's all you need to know for the outro. And so next week we're probably gonna work on solos. I'm probably gonna show you guys a few solos that I know. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Stay safe, and until we're able to go outside again. Peace.